What?
There you go.
Here we go.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. I like your subtle wows, Drew. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Says it right there on the shirt, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Drew? Brock. Hey, what are you watching in the other room? Hey, what are you watching? Are you watching Liquid Fast? Huh?
Elmo.
You watching Elmo?
Liquid Fast.
Liquid Fast. Well, I like those jammies with the dinosaurs on them. Okay. Well, so, some dinosaurs, some footballs on those jammies. Hey. We're not going to do that. Nope, we're not going to do that. We'll be happy this morning. Okay, let's say some good mornings to everybody. Ben Clark, Stephen Miller, Cheryl, good morning. Matthew Rogelio, good morning. James Tyrone, good morning. Can you say good morning?
Come on.
Come again. Come again. What do you do? Come again. Clap hands for good morning. Hey, I have a question for you. Who do you get to see on Thursday? Who do you see today?
Michael.
Michael and who else?
Catherine.
Michael and Catherine at Abilities. Yep, you get to see Michael and Catherine. Drew woke up in his bed at 5:40 this morning saying, Michael. That's his friend at Abilities. What? What? Come on. What? Man. Oh, man. Ah, I love you. Okay. Let's see. How y'all doing today? Hello, Catherine. Hello, Catherine. It's good to see you. Yay! So this is why y'all tune in every morning for riveting sports commentary or for us to sing the Hello song.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello, Catherine. All right, bud. Clap hands for Mimi's house. Mimi's house has Mickey Mouse. Right? Albertsons. We did go to Albertsons. You saw Christy last night. Okay. All right, do you want to go see Bubble Fast? Liquid Fast? Okay, Liquid Fast. There he goes. All right, y'all. I'd say sorry about that, but I know that's why most of y'all watch anyways, just to see him. Stephen Miller. Hello, friends. Good Masters Morgan. Indeed. Y'all watch the Masters. I mean, someone asked, who was it? Was it Stephen? It might have been you who asked me Masters interest, 1 to 10. I might check the leaderboard today and tomorrow. Realistically, though, Sunday, I'll probably be tuning into it. Way more interested in LSU, Missouri this weekend. But anyway, let's see. Brian Wynn, good morning. Ben Clark, good morning. Colby Hester, Robert Williams, good morning. Stephen Bro, Josh Long. Hey, Cheryl, Steve Raints, R-E-I-N-T-S, good morning. Hope I'm saying that right. Scone in the ATL this morning. There you go, James. Irfan, good morning. Dusty, Devin, what's up, everybody? Morning from Donuts with Dad at school. How about that? So you have, with Stephen Bro, so you have this on at school. Like, you're not going to get in trouble for that? Teachers aren't going to come by and say, sir, put the phone away. Anyway, well, good morning to all the kids at school who are watching here Morning Scone on Donuts with Dad. Tell your dads that if they have shoulder issues or knee or ankle pain to go see Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. Let's see. LSU football got another commit yesterday. Defensive back out of Texas, apparently a Louisiana kid who had moved to Texas and high 4-star, 6 foot, 181. DBU apparently in good hands there for Los Tigres. If y'all would hit the share, as always, that is a gigantic help. Appreciate that greatly. Running a little late this morning, so I apologize for that. Just had a lot of stuff here at the house to take care of with Drew before we got fired up. And actually, I'm going to speak at I'm going to speak to an LSU class today at 10. So I still gotta, and then anyway. I got to speak to an LSU class at 10, so I got to do the Locked On podcast. We may not go too long this morning. So if y'all got questions or things y'all want to talk about, fire away. Appreciate that greatly. Megan Hurst, good morning. Josh Long, what's up? Drew's still mad at the Southern game. I think Drew's over it, man. Did y'all hear? Had Southern's coach Carrick Jackson on the show yesterday. Super impressive guy, man. I mean, he's just been around the game so long. He's been a pro scout at the Nationals, and he was an assistant at Missouri, so he's been in the SEC. Actually, he was there when they transitioned from Big 12 to SEC. I think his first year there was 12, which would have been the spring before they transitioned into the SEC. Being from St. Louis, went to Nebraska, worked at Missouri, worked at, I think, Jefferson City Community College as well. So he's been in the JUCO ranks, but bright guy, man. He won last night in 10. Back-to-back wins for the Jags. Good for them, man. AJ Holland, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Alexander Diaz, Charlie Cavell, James Roy. What's up, everybody? Kirk Taylor, Bob Kubrick, Ronnie Duga. Let's see, Michael Engeron. Engeron. Good morning, Drew. Oh, and Matt, too. I got it. It's all good. Hey, Annie Halpin, good morning. Mark, good morning. Mark, you disappointed the Pelican season is over? What Anthony Davis yesterday? Anthony Davis, if y'all missed it, I'm sure you saw it. Anthony Davis in his media availability yesterday. You see, y'all saw the That's All Folks shirt that he wore. And the Looney Tunes. Showing up at the Smoothie King Center for the last game of the season, and presumably the last game of his career in New Orleans. He's got the Looney Tunes That's All Folks shirt. And, of course, Twitter becomes a Twitter and social media, and everybody's talking about it. And Anthony Davis had end-of-the-year media availability yesterday, and Anthony Davis was asked about the shirt, and he said, "So I didn't pick it out. It was hanging up for me." So basically, Anthony Davis is Ron Burgundy. If it's on the teleprompter, he'll read it. I mean, if that had said, some graphic expletive on the shirt, he would have worn it just because it was hanging for him. It's one of a few things. Either one, I can't believe you're super naive as to think that. But so number one, someone hangs his clothes for him. He doesn't have veto power over what he wears. Or if you look at it and say, okay, well, he didn't recognize that would have been a PR issue, then he needs to fire whoever is hanging his clothes or advising him, because to not have the foresight to recognize why that would be a problem means you've surrounded yourself by incompetent people. Because everyone who saw that shirt right away the first time immediately thought the same thing. Now, maybe Anthony Davis doesn't care if he's liked or not, but I kind of get the sense that he does, which is why he's been frustrated throughout all this. But the reality is, man, you can say what you want about if you care if people like you or not, but that's money. I mean, that's brand awareness. That is sellability. There's a reason that beloved athletes get more endorsement deals than guys that aren't loved, that aren't liked. I mean, villains don't typically get endorsement deals. The good guys and winners and the champions do. That's just kind of the reality. I mean, Draymond Green, not a very liked guy around the league. Really good player, not a very liked guy. You ever see Draymond Green doing endorsements? See Steph Curry doing a lot of them. Now, granted, one's an MVP and one's not. I get it, but you ever see anything with Draymond? All right, here we go. Sorry. Mark, Alvin Gentry's career coaching stats, 480 wins, 533 losses. Yeah, Mark, I don't think he's going to be the coach after they hire the new GM. Jacob Delat, good morning. Looks like 100.3 New Orleans changed to a country station. No, sir. I'll continue to mention this, Jacob. It's still ESPN radio. They are replacing about a 30-foot section of their tower. And in order to do so, obviously, their signal's off. So you're getting bleed over from a country station on that same frequency somewhere else. Wherever that 100.3 frequency is, it's bleeding over from somewhere else while they're powered down. But again, I was told last Monday 5 to 7 days, so I was thinking this Monday it would have been ready. I asked their management over there, and they said the project got delayed because of all the bad weather, which is understandable. So they said probably another 5 days. So I was hoping by the end of this week or Monday, it'd be up and running again. But it is coming back. 100.3 ESPN New Orleans will be back. So we just ask for your patience, and we appreciate it in the meantime. In the meantime, you can try to get us on 98.1 HD2. You can always stream us at 1045ESPN.com. But thank you for the patience. See, Dusty loves your pick of the midweek game losses. That's 100% Paul O'Neill.
Hi.
And it wasn't I took a screen grab because yesterday on the show, hi, he had that graphic. I didn't know he had it either. He had that done, and when I was talking about it, he's plastered it on the screen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Michael and Catherine. You will see Michael and Catherine today. Yep. Mimi's earphones? Mimi what? What do you say, Mimi Ita? She Mimi Lolita? Huh? Is that what you said?
Classical baby.
Classical baby. Very good, Drew. I like the way you're saying those words. Classical baby. Let's see. So if you missed it, scroll down on my feed. You'll see on my page. You'll see I took a screen grab yesterday. Paul had this graphic, and he's been keeping this running total all year of ranked teams that lose midweek games to unranked teams. So he was just gonna have this running graphic that we could just like scroll. Well, he did something different, which was really creative and cool. It almost looked like graffiti. They're all in different fonts, and he just splattered them all over the screen, like with my face in the middle. It was pretty well done. Jeremy Wheeler, good morning. Tim Witten, good morning. Blake Ruffino, Matt Thought of LSU football casting a wide net in recruiting. I guess I don't know if you've heard me talk about it, but that's been the phrase I've used all along. That's been the most impressive thing. 8 of 11 commits from outside of Louisiana, and yesterday on AFR, I ran through arguably the 3 best recruiting classes in LSU history: 2001, 2009, and 2011. And they were supplemented by some out-of-state guys, but largely when you look at those recruiting classes and what made them so successful is it was a bumper crop year in Louisiana, and they got the lion's share of the talent. Like 2001, Marquise Hill, Marcus Spears, Michael Clayton, Rudy Nicewanger, Andrew Whitworth. There were awesome players in the state of Louisiana. You got them to stay home. In 2009, you had Ruben Randall, and you had Chris Davenport, who was a 5-star. He didn't really pan out, but he was a 5-star defensive lineman. Elmo, you had Benny Logan, and you had Taj Jones, and Elmo. Okay. Mo Claiborne was in that class. I mean, you had some awesome. It was a huge class where they got all those players in Louisiana to stay home. You want classical baby, or do you want liquid fast? Drew? Do you want classical baby or liquid fast? Okay, liquid fast. All right, liquid fast. Hey, what do you want? Do you want classical baby? Okay, classical baby. Well, you have to tell me that then. You can't just fuss. You have to say classical baby. Classical baby. Which one do you want? Do you want part 1? Drew, do you want part 1? Part 2. I figured, of course, because I started part 1, you'd want part 2. He's going to run in here and say, he said, part 2 fast, part 2 fast. But yes, Blake, it's super impressive that they've been able to go out of this. So my point is, 2011, the fam, that was Jarvis and Odell and Lyle Collins and Anthony Johnson. I mean, great class, and it was a Trey Turner, all kids from Louisiana. This is shaping up to be one of the best classes in program history. You're 3rd in the country already and you're not even halfway done with the class. And 8 of your 11 are from out of state. So when you can compile one of the best classes in program history, off to that start anyway, in a year when it's an off year in Louisiana, now you're getting a lot of people's attention. Mark, have you ever witnessed a bigger NBA dumpster fire than the New Orleans Pelicans 2018-19? Yeah, I mean, didn't the Nets win like 7 games one year? I mean, that's not good. Let's see. Cheryl, I've been watching the Masters all week. Wonderful memories of watching it cuddled up next to my dad. That's cool. It's I guess it is one of those events, right? That's sort of a family unifying event. You know what's odd though, I guess, because that makes a lot of sense. But for me, it was always the U.S. Open because U.S. Open would always be Father's Day weekend. So it seems like inevitably we'd always end up like me and my dad. We'd go over. Like we'd be in New Orleans we do like crawfish bisque for Father's Day, and so we'd be in New Orleans at my mom's parents' house, and at some point in the day we'd shoot over to my dad's parents, and go see my grandpa who loved golf, and so I'd always like watch U.S. Open on Sunday, with my grandfather. I remember like Corey Pavin, when Corey Pavin had his famous like sprint up, whatever it was, 18 or whatever. I don't remember exactly, but the famous Corey Pavin deal where he was running up the fairway, that, I watched that at my grandfather's house. It was pretty cool. Let's see. Mark, is it true Miles Brennan is packing on weight? It is, but by the way, Mark, I feel obligated. Miles, M-Y-L-E-S. The quarterback is M-Y-L-E-S. M-I-L-E-S is the coach now at Kansas. But yes, he's over 200 pounds. It's noticeable. He's thicker. And I'll give Miles Brennan a ton of credit, man. He has been patient and waiting his turn. It's just that's an outlier. Part 2 fast. It's an outlier in college football these days, especially quarterback. Guys don't want to wait, till their 4th year to get a chance to play. We talk all the time about how, the Matt Flynn's of the world just don't exist anymore. Now Matt waited until his 5th year, but Brennan's been patient, and he said over the summer, I'm still here, so obviously he's not going. Why would you leave now, right? But good on him, and he looked good in the spring game as well. And he's a play away. I know it's cliched, but it's true, especially if you start running RPOs. It's Burrow gets popped, Brennan's in the game. See what you got, kid. Stephen Miller, Southern follow up the LSU win with an extra inning win against UNO last night. Saw that 5-4 in 10 innings. Good for him, man. Mark, Joe Burrow, Heisman hopeful. Nope. Astros first sweep of the Yankees ever. Thoughts? Shut up, Shelby. Hate you. Not really, I don't hate you. But super duper bummer, man. I would have loved to see the Yankees start faster. They just haven't, in large part due to a lot of their injuries. The one thing that makes it more palatable, and the Yanks are 5-7, not that this is Yankees talk, but the one thing that makes it more palatable is that Boston just absolutely sucks too. So, I mean, you're 12 games in, so only 150 to go. But Boston at 3-9 makes it feel a little bit better. Bringing up the rear. Let's see. If y'all have not done so yet, please share. Big help. And please like Brock. They are tagged in this post. Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. They've been awesome partners of ours. They get the best orthopedists in Baton Rouge. Part 1. Okay, you want part 1?
Poetry.
Poetry? Do you want poetry show?
Poetry fast.
Part 2 fast. Okay.
Poetry fast.
Poetry fast? You want poetry fast? Okay, let's find poetry. Classical baby. Let's find poetry fast, okay? There's the poetry show. Y'all ever seen this, the poetry show? Alright, there you go. Poetry show fast. You see these little kids talking about poems, and then they like sing these words to the poems, and anyway. I wasn't 4 years old reading those. William Carlos Williams. It is poetry show fast. You got it. Hey, that is poetry show fast.
Wow.
Wow.
Dad's show.
Yep, look, it's Dad's show. Who is that?
Dad's show.
It is Dad's show. Very good. Huh?
Morgan.
Gumorgan.
Morgan.
Gumorgan. Okay, Drew.
Michael Catherine.
Michael and you will see Michael and Catherine today. See your friends. Jason Johnston, Adam Penny, Andrew Bayer, good morning. Hey, Libby, good morning. Tim, you cannot bring that up again and it would be fine. Oh, must be talking about the Yankees. Dale Broussard, Sean Gasser, what's going on? Shelby, y'all need more handicap parking at Yankee Stadium with all your injuries. That's not funny. But you work through those injuries, you get healthy, 150 games to go, be all right. Edward Cooper, Leroy Blanchard, good morning. AJ Holland, we can only hope he ain't the coach. I don't know what that means. Any truth to the Will Wade meeting rumors? I don't know what rumors you're talking about specifically, so you have to be just a little more specific. I was told over the weekend they were moving toward a meeting more likely at the end of this week, which would have meant today or tomorrow. I've not heard anything else this week that would suggest that that's confirmed, but if and when I do, I'll certainly pass it along. Let's see. John Melanson. Good morning, Matt and Drew. Good morning. Kirk. Haven't watched much of Mizzou, but their record isn't impressive. You say they could pitch yesterday. What do they have that would give LSU trouble? So we'll do full Mizzou preview tomorrow. But we talked about this with Kyle Peterson on. Did Kyle come on Monday? I think Kyle came on Monday. Mizzou can pitch it. They can't hit. Let me see. I'm going to find their offensive stats. I don't have it in front of me. Hang on. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see. Mizzou. Their staff ERA is 2.77. So their staff ERA is fantastic. They got some names you'll recognize. TJ Sikkema is a guy that LSU faced last year. His ERA right now is 1.27. He doesn't stink. So they got some guys. But here you go. Offensively, they hit 263 as a team. They're just not really a good offensive team. Like, that's the problem. So they can pitch it, they can't really hit it. So if LSU's pitchers show up and do what they do, and then hitters can get the starters out of the game, that's sort of the approach. We'll talk much more. We'll do much more in-depth Missouri preview tomorrow. Let's see. Kerry Hughes, what's up, Dad? Good morning. Chad Dupuy, good morning. Dusty, Marcus Spears, and Michael Clayton, suppose did a great job helping recruit 2001. They did. I mean, they've been open about that. They were basically say, look, and Marquise Hill as well. They were basically like, hey, look, we're going to stay home. Let's win one for Louisiana. Create a legacy. They did. Good for them, man. Kerry Hughes, the Lakers are a bigger dumpster fire than the Pelicans. Now, that's true. That is definitely true. Watching from the Atchafalaya Basin Bridge this morning, been stopped for over an hour. Oh my God, really? Which direction? Oh, Dustin, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Craig Savoy, good morning. Mark Landry, good morning. Justin Reyes, good morning. Douglas Duhan, what's up? We went fast, y'all. Got to the end of it. Do y'all want? Let's see. I'm speaking to an LSU class at 10. I might stream that if y'all want to see it. I might, if you're interested. I think I did that when I spoke to Laku. Good morning. Good morning from NU. Wow, that's awesome. It's Northwestern, I guess, or Nebraska. Heather Smith. Good morning. Carrie Street. I think I did that. I spoke to a class at Niagara University. There's a professor at Niagara, had been at LSU, and I used to speak to his class at LSU, went to Niagara, now he's had me speak a couple of semesters via Skype. And I Facebook Live that a couple months ago when I did that. Might do it today as well, if y'all are interested. So maybe I'll fire that up around 10 a.m. So anyway, so I got to bounce. I know this is a quick show today. But I got to go get ready. because I got to be at LSU for that talk at 10. I got to work in the Locked On podcast somehow, some way. Anyway, all right. So I appreciate you greatly as always. If you would hit the share button, giant help. Brock, they're tagged in this post. If you'd like the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic page, that would be huge. Today on AFR, Mike Detillier, Masters is underway. I guess we can start talking a little LSU Missouri. If y'all want to get into that today as well, we can start that. LSU baseball leaves for Missouri, so Maneri will have some. There's always media availability before the team gets on the bus to go to the airport or gets on the bus to leave. So we'll have some updates. You know, how did Marceau feel after his start? We'll get that. Any updates on Jaden Hill or Nick Storrs or Cabrera? We'll get all that stuff as well. So we'll have that info today on AFR at 3 o'clock. So we hope to see y'all then. Until tomorrow. Pete, let's go say bye to Drew. Hey, do you want to say bye to Dad's show?
Poetry show.
Okay, poetry show. Can you say bye to Dad's show?
Poetry show.
He's more interested in the poetry show, everybody. Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Poetry show. Poetry show.
Okay, here's the poetry. Hey, Drew. Hey, can you say bye, Dad show?
Bye, Dad show.
You want to blow everybody a kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was very sweet. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye, Dad show.
Bye, Dad show. Sorry, y'all. He's locked into poetry. All right, y'all have a great day. We'll see ya.